This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Another episode, another night, a special night. You know, we're doing this on Wednesdays now, so appreciate everybody tapping in. We got lots of soccer, guys. The soccer never ends. I know the NBA just started. A lot of you guys, some of you guys are excited. You're going to hear from cappers out there that NBA is their best sport. Be cautious, beware. NBA is one of the most difficult sports, in my opinion, to bet on a regular basis. It's tricky. The teams will not cover spreads, will cover spreads, over-unders. You know, you never know what you're going to get. Players taking breaks, sitting out for quarters. So we will not touch the NBA at all. I mean, there will be some guys in my VIP chat who will share plays here and there. But me personally, I will not bet NBA at all. And that's just because I've seen it long term. Long time ago when I first started betting, I did bet NBA and just realized that it was one of the most impossible sports to bet. I think it's probably the hardest, and it's definitely in the top three of the most hardest sports to bet. I've mentioned this before. Basketball, NBA is probably the most difficult sports to win on consistently. Baseball would be after that, and the NFL is also tricky. So when it comes to betting day in, day out, and you're betting multiple picks a day, and you're betting on those sports, NFL, basketball, and baseball, your hit rate's going to become smaller just because of the inconsistencies that happen with those sports, the things that can go wrong. So be cautious out there, guys. We're sticking with soccer. We have lots of soccer action this weekend. We have the big leagues are back. Champions League has been fabulous, guys, last couple of days. We're on a big run, 12-3 run. 12-3 VIP run currently, guys. That's 80% hit rate. We got a couple live games right now that are going on, so we'll see how those go. Waiting for those to finalize. 12-3 VIP run, 80%. Last week's podcast, we went 42-21. 42-21, that's 67%. And those are free plays that I give for the people here on the podcast, guys. Nobody else in the business is giving you 42-1, 67%, 70% sometimes, 65 to 75% hit rate with the podcast leans. Guys, you can't go wrong with those. We are going to go right into Friday, guys. Friday soccer action. We're going to go to Freaky Friday. We're going to go to the Premier League, guys. Go to the Premier League. First game of the weekend, Friday night, we got Leeds United at home taking on West Ham United, guys. These are bottom of the barrel teams here. These guys have not been doing much. Leeds is in 16th place. 16th place, 7 goals scored in 8 games. They've conceded 13, guys. 13. West Ham, guys, is in 19th place. They have only scored 6 goals in 8 games. They've conceded 18, so they've conceded a few more goals here. Leeds United is the favorite at -120. West Ham plus 333. Let's dive into these two teams a little bit more. Leeds coming off a 0-2 loss to Burnley and a 2-1 loss to Tottenham and a 2-2 draw versus Bournemouth. Leeds has lost 3 games. They're 3-1-1 in the last 5 games. West Ham has 4 losses in the last 5 games, 1 draw. They're looking really, really bad. One thing, though, the last 4 out of the 5 games between these two teams head-to-head have seen a both to score. I know Leeds seems like the better pick, easier, leading like they should be the winners at the -120, basically, especially because of the fact the way that West Ham has been playing. But you know what, guys? These guys are 2 terrible teams, 2 teams fighting for a win. They need 3 points. I'm going to go both to score here. Give me both to score, Leeds versus West Ham. Next up, we're going to go to the Italian Serie A. AC Milan taking on Pisa, guys. AC Milan, a huge favorite, minus 323. AC Milan coming off a 2-1 win over Fiorentina. That was a battle there. They weren't looking too great in the beginning. Pisa coming off a 0-0 draw versus Hellas Verona. The last time these two teams actually haven't faced off against each other in a long time. There's no record of any games head to head between these two teams. AC Milan is in first place, guys, in that tricky Italian league. The top dogs there are AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Napoli, Juventus, usually one of the top dogs. They've fallen down to seventh place. I don't know what's going on there. AC Milan has 16 points. Pisa all the way to the last place, guys. This should be an easy win for AC Milan, but you just never know what you're going to get with these guys. This could be a parlay piece. AC Milan money line as a parlay piece. But I'm going to also go AC Milan team total here, guys. I think they do it big at home versus a much weaker opponent. And the line is right, guys. The line is minus 323. So give me money line as a parlay piece and give me AC Milan team total. Next up, we're moving to La Liga Spain. Real Sociedad versus Sevilla. Real Sociedad is at plus 107. Sevilla is plus 274. Real Sociedad is in 18th place in the relegation zone, guys. The final three spots are usually the teams that go down to the lower division. You don't want to be in those places. So Real Sociedad has 6 points in 18th place. They really need a big win here. Sevilla is in 9th place. They're trying to make it to the top 6. Sevilla, 16 goals scored, 14 conceded, 9 games. Real Sociedad, 8 goals scored, 13 conceded. Real Sociedad is plus 107. Real Sociedad is plus 107 here for this game. And they're at the bottom of the barrel, guys. Why are they the favorites? This is one of those lines. Why are they the favorites versus Sevilla, especially being down on the board as far as they are? Sevilla, Real Sociedad, we're going to go both to score there, guys. Give me both to score. We do have another game, but it's in the Bundesliga, guys. Bundesliga, one of our favorite leagues. Freaky Friday, though. You got to always be cautious on Freaky Friday. Werder Bremen at home plus 111, taking on Union Berlin plus 262. Last time these two teams faced off against each other was a 2-2 draw. Werder Bremen coming off a 2-2 draw versus Heidenheim. Berlin 3-1 versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. They've had the last 3 head-to-head games have seen a both to score, guys, and that's what I'm going to stay with. Give me both to score Werder Bremen versus Union Berlin for Friday in the Bundesliga. And then we're moving on to the next game. I got to double check to see if Mexico is playing. They are. Let's go Liga MX for Friday. Liga MX is doing a double week play. They're playing yesterday and today. We got Juarez versus Puebla. Juarez versus Puebla. This guy's on a short rest. It's going to be in Juarez. Juarez coming off a 4-2 loss to Monterrey. Puebla coming off a 2-1 loss to Club America. The last time these two teams faced off against each other saw Juarez win 2-0. We have seen 2 out of the last 3 go both to score between these two teams. Juarez is currently in 9th place, trying to stay in that playoff zone. Puebla still at the bottom of the barrel. Last place team. You know what, guys? We got to go both to score here, guys. Give me a both to score in Puebla versus Juarez. Next up, Mazatlan versus Club America. We saw Club America come from behind yesterday and take down Puebla 2-1. They were losing 1-0. They bounced back. If Toluca stays tied right now, Club America could take the first place slot. Very big game for them, important game for them, guys. America should get the win here. We're going to go America America money line, guys. Give me America money line. We do have one game from the MLS, guys, on Friday. MLS game on Friday should be a good one. Inter Miami. This is the playoffs. Inter Miami versus Nashville. So these games go into a series play, basically the best out of three. So I'm just going to go with a pick of a winner. There should be goals in these games. We should see both to score in every single one of these games. But I'm just going to give you the winner of the basically tell you who's going to win the series. And it's going to be Inter Miami, guys. The league likes them. The refs always favor them. They've done very well versus Nashville. Their defense isn't that great. But give me Inter Miami to win the series there, to win that series in the MLS best out of three. All right, guys, we do have the Australian Soccer League on Friday. The Australian Soccer League, a couple of the games were not the way we like them to be for the first games of the week, so we have to be a little bit cautious. But we did get a couple of games that we hit pretty big. We laddered them, guys, and we made a lot of money in the Australian Soccer League. We go to Newcastle Jets FC plus 188 versus Melbourne Victory. First game for Newcastle Jets saw them go down 3-2 to the Central Coast Mariners. Now Melbourne Victory had a boring 0-0 draw versus Auckland, but we're going to see a little bit different type of game here, guys. Melbourne Victory will score. Newcastle Jets will score. Give me both to score here. Newcastle Jets, Melbourne Victory, both to score. Give me over goals. Auckland versus Western Sydney Wanderers, guys. Auckland was just in that 0-0 game that I just mentioned. Well, Wanderers had a 1-1 draw versus Melbourne City, guys. I got to go with the home team here. Give me Auckland money line. Then we go to Melbourne City versus Perth Glory. Melbourne City minus 200, Perth Glory plus 450. The last time these two guys faced off against each other, Melbourne City won 1-0. Melbourne City in their last game tied 1-1. Perth Glory saw 2-2. You know what, guys? The edge here, we got to go Melbourne City money line as a parlay piece. Melbourne City money line. That'll do it, guys, for Friday's soccer action. Moving on, we're going to Saturday, October 25, guys. Saturday, October 25. And we're going back to the Premier League, guys. Back to the Premier League for Saturday. Newcastle United versus Fulham. I got to go Newcastle money line. Newcastle money line. Chelsea versus Sunderland. Chelsea coming off the huge game, big win in Champions League. Give me Chelsea money line. Chelsea team total. Manchester United versus Brighton. Manchester United coming off a big win over Liverpool, guys. They went in. They hadn't won there in a lot of years. They won 2-1. I like them to keep the momentum going. Give me Manchester United money line. Brentford versus Liverpool. Liverpool coming off a recent loss in the England Premier League to Manchester United. Liverpool just coming off a huge win here in Champions League, won 5-1 versus Frankfurt. They're kicking, guys, right now. They're doing well. They just did some movement around with the lineup, and they're looking pretty good. Give me Liverpool money line. Next up, guys, we're going to go to La Liga Spain for Saturday. Girona versus Real Oviedo, guys. Give me Girona money line. Next game, Espanyol versus Elche. We're going to go both to score. Espanyol versus Elche. Next game, Bilbao versus Getafe. We're going to go Atletico Bilbao money line. Valencia versus Villarreal. Give me over goals here, both to score. Valencia versus Villarreal. Next up, Serie A Italian League. For Saturday, Udinese versus Lecce. Give me both to score. Udinese versus Lecce. Parma versus Como, guys. Give me Como money line. Napoli versus Inter Milan. Two big dogs in the Italian Serie A. Give me both to score. Napoli versus Inter Milan. Cremonese versus Atalanta, guys. Atalanta coming off a disappointing Champions League game. Saw them draw 0-0. Atalanta should bounce back here, get a win. But you know what? I think Cremonese can get a score. So give me both to score. Cremonese versus Atalanta. Next up, we will go to the Bundesliga, guys. Bundesliga on Saturday. Hamburg versus Wolfsburg. We got to go both to score there. Hoffenheim versus Heidenheim. Give me Hoffenheim. Money line. Augsburg versus Leipzig. Give me both to score. Augsburg versus Leipzig. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Bayern Munich, guys. Bayern Munich, easy winner here. Minus 385, minus 400. We got to go with the Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich money line as a parlay piece, and give me Bayern Munich this game, first half, over 1.5 goals. Next up, we have Eintracht Frankfurt, St. Pauli. Give me both to score in that one. Borussia Dortmund, Cologne. Dortmund should get the win here, but I like both to score, guys. Give me both to score, Dortmund and Cologne. Liga MX, Mexican Soccer League for Saturday. Tigres versus Club Tijuana. In Tigres, we got to go Tigres money line. Leon versus Pumas, guys. You got to give me Pumas money line. Chivas versus Atlas. I like the both to score here. Chivas tied in a boring game today, 0-0. Atlas up right now versus Leon 1-0. I like both to score here in El Clásico Tapatio. This is both teams play in Guadalajara. Stadiums are not too far from each other. This one is going to be at the Chivas Stadium, but I do like the both to score in Chivas Atlas. Cruz Azul versus Monterrey, guys. I like both to score here as well. Cruz Azul is favored minus 111. But give me Cruz Azul and Monterrey to go both to score. Australian Soccer League for Saturday. We got Sydney FC versus Central Coast Mariners. I like the both to score here, guys. Both to score. Wellington Phoenix, Brisbane Roar. Give me, let's see, Wellington Phoenix, Brisbane Roar. Wellington Phoenix coming off a 2-2 draw. Roar coming off a 1-0 win. Give me over goals here, guys. Over goals in Wellington Phoenix versus Brisbane Roar. And then let's do a parlay, guys, for Saturday. We got to give you guys a parlay. All right, guys, parlay for Saturday. We're gonna do a grandma juicy money line parlay, guys. Give me Bayern Munich money line, and give me Chelsea money line, guys. Put those two together from the England Premier League. That's Chelsea at home to take down Sunderland money line, Chelsea money line, and give me Bayern Munich money line, guys. I really like that one a lot as a grandma parlay piece. All right, guys, moving on to Sunday soccer action for October 26th does take us to the MLS, guys. There's a serious competition here. Vancouver Whitecaps versus FC Dallas. I got to give the edge here to the Vancouver Whitecaps to take the series. They should win game one. So this could be a money line parlay piece, but this is the best out of three. So keep that in mind, guys. Vancouver Whitecaps minus 244 as a money line piece, and give me Vancouver Whitecaps to win the series over the FC Dallas. England Premier League for Sunday, Aston Villa taking on Manchester City, guys. Manchester City is a minus 116. This line's a little tricky here. It should be much higher. Manchester City is second place. Aston Villa is in 11th place. This could either be easy money, free money. But Aston Villa coming off a big win over Tottenham. Manchester City did beat Villarreal 2-0 in the Champions League. You know what, guys? I got to go Man City. Man City money line. The line is so good. They should win this easily. Hopefully it's not a trap. Next up, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, guys. Give me over goals in Arsenal Crystal Palace. Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. Give me both to score. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. Wolves versus Burnley, guys. Two bottom of the barrel teams. Give me both to score. Wolves versus Burnley. Tottenham versus Everton, guys. We got to go both to score there as well. Serie A for Sunday, Torino versus Genoa. Torino plus 131, Genoa plus 252. Give me both to score in that game. Hellas Verona, Cagliari. Give me both to score there as well. Sassuolo versus AS Roma. Give me AS Roma money line. Fiorentina versus Bologna. Give me Fiorentina money line to bounce back after their big win last week with another big win at the plus 162 money line. Lazio versus Juventus. You got to go both to score, guys. Same thing. Top teams from Serie A going up against each other. Both to score. Liga MX for Sunday. We got Santos versus Querétaro. Two bottom of the barrel teams. Give me both to score there. San Luis versus Necaxa. I'll do another both to score there, guys. Very similar teams. Toluca versus Pachuca. Give me Toluca money line. La Liga Spain for Sunday. Mallorca versus Levante. Give me both to score. Levante, Mallorca. Real Madrid, Barcelona, El Clasico, guys. It's back. Totally forgot about this, guys. Big game of the year. Real Madrid, FC Barcelona. We love these games. Real Madrid is a plus 101 favorite. Barcelona plus 232. Having a lot of injuries, guys. Barcelona is dealing with a lot of injuries right now. Let me tell you who's not playing. Robert Lewandowski's out. Danny Olmo is out. Gavi is out. But it looks like we may have Rashford will be in. Torres, Yamal, Dembele is not in there either. So we do have a lot of people out for Barcelona. Real Madrid is coming off a big 1-0 win over Juventus. The last time these two teams faced off against each other, we saw fireworks. We saw a ton of goals. It was 4-3 Barcelona. Barcelona has won the last 5 games, guys, in El Clasico, and I've given you guys the winner to every single one of those. Barcelona have won the last 5. We've seen tons of goals. We should see a boat to score, guys. We're going to keep it simple here. I'll have another reel probably for this game, giving you more information, but we're going to keep it simple. Boat to score here, guys, over goals. Both to score over goals. And even though Barcelona has all these injuries, guys, I think they're going to take it again. They're going to beat Real Madrid. Barcelona's a plus 232. So you could even get Barcelona +1 at very good odds, guys. So take advantage of that as well. I don't think Real Madrid is still, much better than they are. And they are at home, though. But give me both to score. Give me over goals here. And give me Barcelona on the money line again, even with all the injuries, guys. It's going to happen. I think it's just going to happen. I don't think Real Madrid is going to beat them for a while. And we're going to show it to you guys once again. But the main plays are going to be both to score and over goals. Next up, Osasuna versus Celta Vigo. Give me both to score there. Rayo Vallecano and Alaves. Give me Rayo Vallecano. Rayo Vallecano. Believe. Okay, let's look for the Bundesliga, guys. Bundesliga on Sunday. Bayer Leverkusen versus Freiburg. Give me over goals here. Stuttgart versus Mainz. We're going to go with the both to score, guys. Give me both to score in Stuttgart versus Mainz. And then we do have, let me just double check to see if there's any Mexican games on Sunday. Yes, we do have some games. I think I already went over them. We already went over the England Premier League, and we went over Spain, Serie A. We did it all, guys. That's going to do it, guys, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday soccer action. Let's give you guys a parlay for Sunday. Why not? Let's do a parlay for Sunday. Let me see here. All right, guys, the parlay for Sunday, we're going to give you a over. Actually, no, we'll do another Juicy Grandma parlay, guys. Juicy Grandma parlay for Sunday. And that's going to be Arsenal money line, Arsenal money line, and Vancouver Whitecaps money line, guys. Vancouver Whitecaps money line with Arsenal money line. That's going to be your granny parlay for Sunday soccer action, guys. Guys, soccer, it's nonstop. It keeps going year after year, day after day. There's soccer all over the world, guys. I have about 145, 150 in my VIP right now, guys. We're yapping it up day in, day out. We're on a great run right now, guys. The losses do come, and when they do come, we bounce back. Nobody in the business wins every day, wins every pick, but we get near damn close some days of winning every day and every day. We're up in the green. So that's our goal. Just remember that gambling is like a roller coaster. There's ups and downs or upside downs. Always remember the number one rule. Never bet money you can't afford to lose. I'm not going to tell you right now you're going to get super wealthy and rich by betting and gambling right away. It's not how it happens, not how it works. You got to be patient. You got to pick your spots and become a smart bettor, guys. All right, guys, we have the NFL coming up, but we also have Major League Baseball, big series lining up. So let's get right into baseball and the NFL. All right, we got Canada in the house. We got Southern California in the house. So, I mean, you couldn't have it any other better way than that, man. Canada, how's it going?
Yeah, man. I mean, both of us have similar stories. Both of us, went to baseball games with our parents or with our dads as young kids. I got to see Joe Carter play as a kid, and a big time Blue Jays fan. And I'm pretty excited to be able to go head to head with you. And it's sort of funny. The one thing I noticed online: since when do Yankees fans complain about people's payrolls?
Right?
Interesting. Anyways,
Payroll, right? They never complain about payroll.
not until now.
So when was the last time Toronto, the Blue Jays, went to the World Series?
1993, what back, it's 30, I should know the amount of years, but Joe Carter hits that home run. Absolutely amazing. I remember where I was back to back for both. I remember there was snow just a little bit on the ground. Like it was frosted night. We had ran out, no shoes, freezing cold up here in Canada at the end of October. It's just
So how
amazing.
far are you actually from Toronto?
Right now where I am, I'm
Yeah.
about 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. So you're right there.
Yeah, I've been to two games. It's not far. I mean, most recently, anyways, it's not far at all. So just down the subway or down the train line.
So let me ask you this, just a random question. I've looked at ticket prices here in LA. How do they compare to Toronto? I'm curious to see what the difference is.
I saw a reel, and I don't know how real the actual ticket was, but it showed a ticket from 1993, and it was $65 for 100 levels, and 200 levels right now at the Rogers Center are going for roughly, I think it's $4,000 and up.
But what
So
about the cheapest seats, like up high in the
I think they're like a 1,500, man. I think it's crazy.
wow? So even in Toronto, they're just gouging. They're
They
expensive.
did a huge renovation and they turned it into like an entertainment, like a place to go. Like it's almost like a club in the outfield. There's
Oh, wow.
clubs and bars, and it's really entertaining and a good spot for families too. So
So they really redid the stadium and have a lot of things going on there. So they're charging. I figured LA prices would be much more than the Toronto games because I mean I've seen the cheapest I've seen right now is anywhere from 700 to 800 bucks for the cheapest seats. $700. That's not including the fees. That's for the games in LA. And yeah, I mean, when you're talking about sitting behind the box, we're talking $20,000 for one
yep.
ticket to sit down at the bottom, and then lower level $2,000, $4,000 seats. So we're talking a crazy amounts. They gotta pay Otani's salary. I think they already did, and he's already making the money. But that's how crazy the prices are. I don't know. It's expensive. I mean, I have the money, and I probably will take my dad to one game. of the World Series, just because I mean, chance, you don't get to do that much often. So we'll probably see one game. I don't know if it's going to be
I mean, all you would have to do
probably
is
game
just
five.
pick a RAF play of the day, bet a bunch of money on it, and then you covered your tickets. So,
Yeah, you're
anyways,
right. You're right. So we will be looking at going to one of the games, probably game five. I think they go 2 games in Toronto, 3 games in LA, and then 2 games in Toronto because the Blue Jays have the home field advantage.
definitely. The one thing that you have to look at, and I mean, we've seen with the Yankees playing against the Yankees this year, and we even saw with the Mariners, is Toronto is a place to hit the long ball. So if the Dodgers can get their long ball going against Blue Jay pitchers, it's going to be interesting. But I'm very dialed into this Blue Jay team. Dialed into all the batters, the pitchers, and it's very interesting. We're going to likely see a pitcher that the Dodgers haven't seen in the first game.
Yeah. So now one thing that I want to bring up is that the two of the top pitchers for the Dodgers used to pitch in the American League, correct? So the Blue Jays are familiar with these guys?
Well, yeah, we have
Snell,
with
Snell,
Snell, we
and
have
Glasnow.
Springer. Yeah, Springer's seen him quite a bit. So Springer's definitely seen him quite a bit, and Kirk's done pretty well against him, and so is Clement. So I'll go through some numbers on that, but yeah, that's one thing we're gonna have to do. Like from the Blue Jays side of things, we're gonna have to get through your starting pitchers fast. We're gonna have to burn them out. You see the Blue Jays batters; they don't strike out a lot. They foul the ball a lot. They walk a lot, and this is what's gonna have to happen in the first couple innings. We're gonna have to burn your pitchers out, and we're gonna have to do it, pretty fast and get to your bullpen, and that's gonna be our success rate while keeping you out of our bullpen because it's been decent in the past little bit. In the past couple games, have been clutch, but for the most part, it scares the shit out of me. So I got a couple props for you guys as well too, and yeah, Savage is definitely going to be something that the Dodgers fans, are going to be interested in seeing. Like he's a phenom. He's I know he's only fresh. He's a rook and he's pretty fresh, but he's got an arm on him. He's got poise, and he has the element of surprise in those first couple innings against the Dodgers.
All right. I think Glasnow is pitching first for the. They're going to basically use the same first 2 pitchers that they used in the last series, or basically they're going to mimic the 4 games that they swept their last series in. They're going to throw those same guys at the Blue Jays. So that's what the Dodgers are going to be doing.
I had them starting with Snell. Is that correct or no?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, so looking at least from the Blue Jays standpoint, looking at Ernie Clement, last time Ernie faced him, he went up against him twice in that game. Ernie was able to get a single, and then later in that game against the bullpen, Ernie hit a home run. So he's 1 for 2 in that. He's 1 for 5 against Schnell lifetime. But Clement right now has 18 hits in the playoffs. He's on a tear. The kid doesn't stop hitting. So that's going to be a play for me. Ernie Clement to get a hit. And then Kirk just seems to have a little bit of an eye on Snell as well, too. I think he went 2 for 3 the last time he was able to face him. So we're looking at Kirk as well, too, as a possibility in a parlay there. And then I like you, Savage, to get some strikeouts, at least 4 strikeouts. That parlayed. So you Savage, 4 strikeouts parlayed with the Blue Jays to get over 2.5 runs, which is a thing that happens pretty consistently against anybody.
And this is in game 1.
This is in game 1.
So we're talking about a pitcher that the Dodgers have not seen, really have not
Nope.
batted against. So it does seem like being at home, he should have a little bit of an advantage. And even if he doesn't strike out the big dogs, he'll strike out some of the other guys. So his prop line for strikeouts is at 4.5.
I imagine that's probably where they'll have it. I haven't looked at what it's currently sitting at right now, but I would have it at least even if I parlay it, I'll have him at least getting 4 strikeouts because I think in the first couple innings he's going to have that element of surprise. Maybe get a couple under his belt early until they start to figure him out.
And I mean, I know we're both biased on either side, but what's your pick on the series and how many games? When is it going to end?
Man, if I didn't think the Blue Jays had a chance, then then I would just go with my head and say the Dodgers. But I think that the Blue Jays have the firepower to figure this out, and they're going to have to be perfect, though. That's the thing. They're not going to be able to have one game where all the bats go quiet, which happens sometimes. They can't have it. They have to be on fire all series and be going at your pitchers because your team is your team. Whether we talk about payroll or not, your team is stellar. Your starting pitchers are stellar, and we're gonna have to go at them pretty hard.
So what are you saying? Are you say what's your guess
I
then?
got to
What's
go
the
with the Blue
final
Jays, man. I got to
series
go with the Blue Jays. I have to.
in how
I
many
have
games?
to. I think if the Blue Jays win, it's going to be 7 games. I don't think we're. I think we're
Okay,
going full
yeah,
7.
I'm thinking we're going to see 7-game series, and just because I'm a Dodger fan and I'm biased, I'm going to go Dodgers in 7. And are we going to see a lot of under games or over games, or what do you think? I mean, when it comes to the over unders.
I don't know, man. I think, well, if you look at the Dodgers right now, they're striking out roughly 9.1 strikeouts per game in the last 10 games. Blue Jays are about 6.2, I think. So, I mean, we're going to see some strikeouts, but I think they could get the bats going. I think the Blue Jays right now are just riding a high. I think you're going to see that the Dodgers are going to have to match the bats. Well, the Blue Jays are going to have to match the pitching. And it's going to be, that's sort of how this series is going to play out.
Yeah, and I mean, we have seen a lot of games tending towards the under in these playoffs games, because the pitching talent that's out there has been pushing them more towards the under. So I don't know. I think maybe the first game, since we have Snell going up against a guy that the Dodgers haven't seen who's going to do pretty well, that we may be leaning towards the under. I don't know what the over under is for game 1, but I think we might
Maybe
see
even
an
like
under.
maybe even like the first 5 innings, something. If there's value somewhere there, like because you get the bullpen out of the equation, then you can really hit an under if there is value
Oh
out there.
yeah. So you're saying maybe take the first 5 under?
Yeah, I mean, in theory, if you're looking at the starting pitchers being the thing that's the crux in your play, then you want to look at the first 5 innings, likely, right?
Yeah,
It's just
I
whether or not
believe
the line value is there. If it's not, then
I,
you got to take the whole game.
I believe that's some very good points there as well.
I learned from the best.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Let's move on to the NFL. You got the NFL music?
Yes, sir.
All right, NFL. We got a big game tomorrow night. One note though, the favorites. I don't have the actual numbers up here. I will be posting them on my story later. It's been a busy week, but the um, NFL favorites this past Sunday did very well. I don't know the exact number, but if you took the favorites with the spread, money line, you did very well. It was 2 weeks in a row the public got smashed. So I think Vegas kind of gave back to the public, let them think, hey, we can win in this. You don't want to beat the public, completely beat them every day or every game, or else nobody's going to be betting. So they did. They did come back, and the public won. And there was a lot of games that were just, I don't know. Any games that stood out from last week that you want to talk about?
Um, no, man. Honestly, I sort of had a not a great week. I mean, I had some decent ones as far as props for touchdowns, but as far as games, it wasn't a stellar week for me. It was more of a move on and let's go.
All right, so let's go right into it. Thursday night, we have Vikings, Chargers, -3 for the Chargers. The Chargers, I think, have lost like 2 in a row at least. They're not doing too well. The public is on the Chargers at -3, 77%. Over under is at 44 points, and it is in Los Angeles. Do you have any picks here?
For this game, I mean, the Chargers have continuously let us down, and injuries are sort of plaguing them as well too. But I'm gonna look at the Chargers still money line in this, but it's not gonna be a play. It's just gonna be a pick. And then my prop in this game though will be Jordan Mason anytime touchdown plus 120.
All right, and I'm gonna do a teaser for this game. It's gonna be the plus Vikings plus 10.5 points, and I'm gonna tease to the over too. I think we're gonna get the over points. Would be at about 37.
Okay, sounds
37
good.
points. Next up, oh, this one's going to be exciting. Jets versus Bengals. Jets versus Bengals. Bengals are -6, and the over-under is 44. What do you got here?
I mean, Flacco is incorrect. Flacco, yes. I
Yeah, I
mean,
think so.
in theory, the Bengals win with Flacco at the helm. But I think what he'll likely do is lean on his lead guy and probably get the ball in the hands of Jamar Chase. So I'll go for Jamar Chase anytime touchdown, and the Bengals to win as a pick.
Just kind of keep it simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Whew, I mean, Bengals, Jets, the line is -6.5. Anytime you get a 6.5, um, I gotta take the dog, man. I gotta go Jets +7 and just see what happens, man. I mean, Bengals should win, but I think it's too many points. I think the Jets show up and do something and stay in the game. And I'm not gonna touch the over under.
No, I get that. Just right there. So
49ers,
Chase
Texans,
apparently
this
had
is
like 20 catches on
interesting. I mean,
25
there's a lot
targets
of
last week.
injuries, both sides. Texans are actually favored at -1, pretty much a pick 'em, coin flip. Who do you got? Texans, 49ers.
This one to me is a dog or pass. So you're just gonna go for the plus money in this situation. If you're gonna pick it, I'm gonna stay off this game. But yeah, it would just be a dog or pass. I'd be going for the
So it's pretty much
49ers.
a pick 'em, so there's not really a dog right now. I mean, the 49ers are actually considered a dog, which is strange to me. But
Hmm.
because Texans are -1, I'm just going to flip a coin and go with the 49ers.
Fair.
Bears versus Ravens. Ravens -6. In Baltimore, you know what's been happening to them. A lot of injuries there as well. Over under is 48. What do you got here?
Ravens is the pick, and I can't even get to props, man. I can't even.
Oh
I'm
man.
just staying off it.
Okay. I'm gonna go Ravens -6 too. I'll go with you on that one.
Yeah.
Uh, Dolphins Falcons. I think they say Tua is getting benched. I don't know what's going on. Uh, Dolphins Falcons. Falcons are -7.5.
Yeah, I mean, my pick is just the Falcons straight up. I'm just going to go back to the well. Although he didn't hit last week, he's hit 4 of 6 weeks, and he's got 5 touchdowns in this season. We're going to go with Chan touchdown. It's just it's an investment this year,
That's been free money, right? Almost every week.
pretty much.
I'm gonna go with Falcons -7. I can't bet on the Dolphins right now. All right, your Bills are -7 versus the Panthers. Over under is 46. Talk to me about this game. Give me an edge.
This is a get right spot, man. I mean, they've had time off. They've had a week off to watch the tape on the two shitty games that they played. Defense needs to figure it out. And I mean, the Panthers just aren't the team. They're horrible against the defense on the run, anyways, as well too. I got props on this play. I think Cook is going to cook in this game. I think he's going to run it up the chain. I got Cook over at least 90 rush yards. Cook anytime touchdown. Buffalo. I mean, you can make them a parlay piece. I said I wouldn't, so I won't. No parlay for me this week. But Buffalo runs all over the Panthers in this game.
All right, I'll take the Bills. Give me the points. -7. Next up, Giants Eagles. Eagles -7.5. The over under is 44.
I mean, if there was a game to talk about, it would have been that game last week with the Giants and the Broncos. The Giants just flowing a lead. You know, they're all offense, and wow, just horrible to watch. But
Oh yeah, man. I remember that now. You're right. And the kicker missed a field goal at the end that didn't help him out. If he would have made that, they win. No matter what the other team does. You know what? But I still do like Dart. What's his name? Scatterbo. Is he still playing? He's a beast.
yeah,
Um,
Scottaboo's in. I got
any
a little bit of a wrap play on this one.
anytime the spread is this big, divisional matchup, I got to go with give me Giants +7.5 points.
Yeah, I already have Giants plus 9.5 in a parlay with an over 39.5.
All right.
And then
This one's
Scattaboo anytime
ugly.
touchdown.
Browns versus Patriots. Patriots are -7. Over under is 40 points, 40.5.
Patriots is my pick. My prop, I'm gonna go with Judkins anytime touchdown at -115.
As ugly as the Browns are, I got to take them here at +7. Give me 7 points anytime.
That's fair. It's gonna be a close game.
Buccaneers versus Saints. minus 3.5. Buccaneers over under 47. What do we got?
I got Saints to win, and then actually this one's been cashing for me. Look at Spencer Rattler over in rushing. If you can get him around, depending on where the value lies, if you want to parlay up a 15 yards or get a 25 yards, the guy goes for a run.
All right, I'm gonna take. I know they have everybody and their mamas injured on the Bucks, but they got to bounce back after this terrible game they just had. Give me Bucks. Give me Bucks to cover the spread. Minus 2.5, minus 3.5. Doesn't matter.
Got it.
Titans versus Colts, the biggest spread of the weekend. Colts minus 14. Over unders 47.
Yeah, I mean, pretty easy for Colts to be the pick. You could take this a couple different ways. You go Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown plus some yardage for a parlay, or you go just Colts money line plus Taylor touchdown parlay.
Even though the spread is so big, the Titans are terrible. I got to go with the minus 14.
Yeah, I mean, you go that way too. Instead of being, I'm going with two different legs on something. I just think Colts are gonna smash them.
Cowboys Broncos. Broncos minus 3.5. Over unders 51. What do you got here?
Prop here is J.K. Dobbins anytime touchdown minus 120. I don't think he got one. He didn't get one last week, so I think. Oh no, he may have got one last week, but either way, he's just getting in the end zone. There's good value. Minus 120.
I might tease the under here, 58, and give me Cowboys plus 10.5. Cowboys
There's
plus
gonna be some
10.5.
interceptions in this game
Give me
too.
under 58.
Oh, okay. I like that.
All right. Sunday night football, Packers Steelers. Packers minus 3. Over unders 45.
I mean, Packers are the play. Josh Jacobs has been cashing for me all year. Anytime touchdown plus 40 yards. I know that some people don't like doing that, but these guys get at least 40 yards almost every game, and they're getting touchdowns every game. So
I'm going to go with a teaser here since it's Sunday night.
Mhm.
Give me the Steelers because they're at home at plus 10 and over 38. Over 38. I think both teams have enough to score 20 points.
perfect.
And then we'll just finish off with Monday's game for next week. Commanders at Chiefs. Chiefs are minus 12, man. Big spread. Washington coming in. Over under is 47.
Yeah, I have one prop in this. It's actually normally I go with receptions, but I'm going to go touchdown this game with Hollywood Brown to get a touchdown. And yeah, the Chiefs are just slowly figured it out and started to ease into their season, and now they're looking like they're in rare form. So
I'm going to keep it simple on this one. Not even going to give you a teaser. Not going to give you a side. I'm going to go with over 47 points.
okay, Monday night game. I like it.
Yeah. Keep it simple, man, and let's go. I'm excited about this Dodgers Toronto series. We got a lot of soccer this weekend, so it's going to be exciting.
One thing that somebody mentioned in the chat too, Bo Bichette's back, and if he's in good rare form, wow, there's somebody that burns the Dodgers.
Oh, there you go. So look for him, right, to do some damage.
We're gonna have to figure out something that you're gonna have to wear a Blue Jays jersey if they lose, or I'll have to wear a Dodgers jersey or something.
That's right. Yeah, at the end of the series, right?
For sure.
All right, man. We'll figure something out before the series starts.
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right, Cal. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.